A boy comes home from school at 7 p.m. "You're late. Where were you?" asked his father. "I was with Jessica," he replied. "What were you doing?" his dad asked again. "We were just studying, Dad," replied the boy. After picking up a snack off the table, the boy says, "These fish cakes are lovely." Dad replies with a smirk, "Wash your hands, son. They're donuts."
Do you know why married women are heavier than single women? Because single women come home, see what's in the fridge, and go to bed. Married women come home, see what's in bed, and go to the fridge.
What?
My wife, she sent me nude photos. She goes, "What do you think?" I said, "I like them." That wasn't the response she wanted.
No.
She goes, "You only like them?"
Yeah.
I said, "Sweetie, if it makes you feel any better, my friends love them."
He asked me the question no man wants to hear, and I'm trying to be funny. And she goes, "Do I look fat in this dress?" I don't know what I was thinking, and I was like, "It depends." She's like, "Depends on what?" And I'm like, "How much is that dress?" She says $1,300. And I was like, "Move."
What did the annoyed chicken say? Fuck off!
Mother's Day and Father's Day should not be equal things. Mother's Day is like you grew a whole human inside yourself and squeezed it into existence. Father's Day is like, and you were very helpful too. Mother's Day should be the full day. Father's Day, 7 to 10 minutes max. No longer than it took to become a father.
Do you remember what you were doing the first time you told a woman that you loved her? I do, I was lying.
Can I get a blow too?
I wish that somebody would open up a restaurant and name it I Don't Care, so that I could finally go to the place that my wife is always talking about.
Fact of life, when your wife or girlfriend gets tipsy, there is a very fine line between her talking dirty to you and sleeping like a hibernating bear. And by fine line, I mean about half a sip. You wait till we get home tonight, mister. I'm gonna tear you up. And once she crosses the line, you ain't getting her back. It's like the paramedics putting the paddle on a body with no head. You're wasting your time. Baby, wake up for like 1 minute. 1 minute, please.
No.
I went to the doctor because I thought I had arthritis. I don't. I have early onset rigor mortis. I took a quiz on Facebook called "What's Your Spirit Animal?" I got extinct. I'm 74 years old. Life expectancy for men is 76 years. Life expectancy for women is 81 years. I figure if I transition, I joined a dating site for people my age called Carbon Dating. I asked a woman on the site for her number. She told me it was 140/95. The great thing about dating a woman my own age, I don't worry about meeting her parents.
is spray on flat surfaces.
You might have found that funny. Let's try it the other way around.
Ever notice how all of women's problems start with men? Mental illness, menstrual cramps, mental breakdown, menopause, gynecologist, and hysterectomy. And went to confess and told his priest,
Father, I almost slept with a woman.
What do you mean by almost?
Well, we got undressed and rubbed together, but I stopped.
Rubbing together is the same as putting it in. You're not to see that woman again. Say 5 Hail Marys and put $50 in the poor box for your penance.
The man nods, prays, and approaches the poor box. He pauses, then turns to leave without dropping the money in. The priest noticed and rushed over.
Hey, I saw that. You didn't put any money in the box.
Yeah, but I rubbed the $50 on the box. And according to you, that's the same as putting it in.
Do you know why marriage is so great?
Why? Because you're married to me!
Is your sister still gay, or is she bi, or is she straight, or what?
Babe, what are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. I've seen her with girls and I've seen her with guys, so I don't know.
She just broke up with her girlfriend. That should give you your answer.
Yeah, she's still kind of sad about that, huh?
Well, yeah, she's devastated. Why?
Well, because the FDA just approved new medication for lesbians with depression.
Don't. Just don't.
It's called Tricoxagen.
Another thing you women can do, you can turn us down for sex anytime you want. And we cannot question it nor really have an issue with it. And some of the reasons you give us. 3 months ago, I said to my wife, I said, yo, the kids are sleeping. You want to get upstairs and get freaky? She's like, it's cold out. I said, what? I'm sorry, what? It's like 20 degrees out. Well, good thing I didn't ask to in the driveway. And sometimes when we ask them for certain positions, I'm like, babe, get on top for a little bit tonight. Don't make me go up there. Go up where? I didn't ask you to go on the roof and put up Christmas lights. Get on top for a little. I think I have vertigo. Since when?
You just unfold your arm. No, not you. Her.
Kate.
Yeah, Kate.
I think most husbands have a fear of their wives, and that doesn't mean the husband's weak or the wife's evil. I mean, to an untrained eye, it may appear that way. But to a trained eye, it definitely appears that way.
Happy wife, happy life. Yeah. Oh, I wonder who came up with that. I wish husband rhymed with life. Yeah.
You meet a woman and she apologizes, admits she's wrong, and promises to change. Dump her immediately. Because it might be a man.
Hey!
A woman arrived at a party. While scanning the guests there, she spotted an attractive man standing alone. So she approached him, smiled and said politely, "Hello, my name's Carmen." "That's a beautiful name," he replied. "Is it a family name?" Then she replied, "As a matter of fact, I gave it to myself. It represents the things that I enjoy the most, cars and men. Therefore, I chose Carmen." After a pause, she asked the man, "So what's your name?" The man answers, "My name is BJ Titsengolf."
Englishman, Irishman and Scotsman walking along the beach. There's a mermaid there, and the English fellow went up and said, "Have you ever been kissed?" She said, "No," so he kissed her. And the Scotsman said, "Have you ever been fondled?" She says, "No," so he fondled her. And the Irish fellow said, "Have you ever been f***ed?" She says, "No." He said, "Well, yeah, now I've just gone out." He said.
I got a question.
Which question?
Did you hear about the guy that dipped his balls in glitter?
No, I can't say that.
Yeah, pretty nuts, right?
The fork you use in a restaurant has probably been in thousands of other people's mouths. If the early bird gets the worm, why do good things come to those who wait? Why do you never see baby pigeons? Why is it called a building if it's already built? If Cinderella's shoe fit perfectly, why did it fall off? Why is the pizza box square when the pizza is round and the slices are triangles? If you describe something as indescribable, haven't you already described it? Why is the time of day with the slowest traffic called rush hour? If you get out of the shower clean, how does your towel get dirty? Why do we call them apartments if they're all stuck together? Why is it called shipping when it goes by truck and cargo when it goes by ship? How does a sponge hold water when it's full of holes? If you're not supposed to eat at night, Why is there a light in the fridge? Do stairs go up or down? If a fly loses its wings, is it now called a walk? Why does quicksand work so slowly? Why do we call it a hamburger when it's made of beef? If you drop soap on the floor, is the soap dirty or is the floor clean?